Daylight, my MVVs, welcome.
Ooni of Ife is rumored to have made a vow before everyone. Everybody this time, never ever to hurt Olori Naomi again, to keep to his words of, building a new palace. Now, it's important for people to bear in mind that it wasn't because of Olori Naomi that Ooni of Ife proposed to build a new palace. The proposal to build a new palace for the Odua people has always been there. It's always been part of his project. You see that he is closing out on so many projects, yeah? Yes. Is building, estates and building malls here and there. Like I call him a serial entrepreneur, right? Like he's been doing a whole lot, like adding to, our gross GDP, right? To tell you the truth, one of the biggest projects he's always had in mind is to build a new palace for the Odua people. And now, may I remind you that should he build a new palace, when he leaves the throne, or a day where he is no longer there, the palace will not be for him or the Ogun. Say it will still be for the Oni, for the Ife, and any other Oni that comes there will be there. Tade might come and stay in that palace and decide to expand it. Any other child who becomes the king in future, it could be Ashley's child, it could be Toby's child. Any other child can come and stay in that palace in future, right? And so now that has always been one of his projects, but he never had it in mind to do it like now. But right now he's trying to expedite action just because he wants that palace to be ready in the next 6 months, so his amiable Queen Naomi would be able to move in. Now, the truth remains that with everything that has happened in the palace of the Ooni of Ife, it's going to give Naomi, Naomi will have a very odd sense of deja vu if she returns back to that palace. And so everybody is well aware of it. And so Ooni said, because of Olori Naomi, he's going to expedite action. The proposal or the proposition to build that palace is going to happen almost like immediately, and in the next 6 months he will finish the palace, and that is where Olori Naomi will be moving into with him. He will be moving from this palace to the next palace. Now, for those of you who will just go straight to the comments and begin to blab and write and try to insult people, I have never insulted you before or anyone. I don't do that. And I have told you, these are all alleged, rumored, and speculated information making the rounds on social media. Now, it's important to know that Ooni is not moving the palace from where it is right now. The palace has a very wide piece of land, right? He's basically just extending the palace. He's going to build a new palace where he will be moving to. We're moving from this palace to the next one. And now he will be living in the next one with Olori Naomi, and while others will stay here. Now, what that means for me, I do think that Ooni of Ife is likely to continue to get married, but when he gets married, these women will stay this other way, none will go the other way with him, okay? Now, this is an agreement with everybody, including the Gise family. And because Gise family is involved right now, and I do think that this agreement is going to stand because of the people who are involved. And right now, should the Oloris now leave this palace and now begin to move to the new one, you know that they are looking for trouble. And right now, I do think that there's likely to be peace. You know why? The reason happens to be that Olori Naomi, Naomi has been through a lot, and people have seen that Ooni of Ife might never ever be able to continue and live well without Olori Naomi. And so he made all the vows, and they said this time, Olori Naomi, the uncle, everybody agreed to that terms and condition. Now, with a clause, should this not happen between now and next year, then Naomi, he will give Naomi the freedom to go. But that is something I'm going to come to later, okay? Now, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Delarama. I bring you fresh and spicy gist from the sources still on the royals. How are you guys doing? I appreciate you so much. I love you. My people, if you're yet to subscribe, kindly go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and do not forget to turn on the notification bell, and do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. I appreciate each and every one of you so much. Okay, so now let's go back to what this is about. So right now it looks like things have turned out well. Naomi held firm. Naomi did everything, but people are, a lot of people are involved right now. They do not want Naomi to go. And the way Naomi cries when things happen to the Ooni of Ife has gone to show that perhaps she have feelings for her husband and whatever. You do know that they said she was supposed to get engaged on Thursday this week. But with the way things have gone, I do really think that that engagement is not likely to hold. And they said the entire family agreed, because Ooni of Ife said that he's going to do this for the last time. Should Naomi still say no, she is not doing again, that he will go ahead and do what he needs to do, right? But you and I know that thing that Kabiyesi needs to do is to just keep quiet and, not let Naomi go. Because if he doesn't free Naomi, Naomi is not going to go anywhere, right? So at the end of the day, they said with his latest proposition, they all agreed. And they said the family, Guse Rolling House, they said, look, enough is enough. If you know that from the depth of your heart, you have agreed to this proposition, we want to see you act on it. We want to see you do something. Oni is setting up a city. Like there is a launching of a mega multi-million naira estate, okay? Real estate project. And that happened right there in Akure, right? And now they said Naomi has to come out and support her husband and with Tade. And so Naomi had no choice but to come out. You agree with me that in the last couple of years, you haven't seen Naomi out with Ooni of Ife. Whatever they do, their meetings here and there, have meeting that has to do with Tade and all of that. They do it, in their private, as in it's always private. This will be the first time you see Olori Naomi and the Ooni of Ife in the same gathering, right? And so now the Gise family, everybody said, look, Naomi, you have to come out, you have to support your husband, you have to begin to show support, you have to be coming out with this man. Now, for us to believe that you're not going to go back and people will advise you, turn around and say you are not doing again, one thing, we want you to show commitment to the fact that we have all come together as a family. We are doing this for KBSC, we are doing this for you as a young woman. You've been through a lot. The last thing the family needs is for you to go and start all over again. Now, we want you to come out, support your husband, and we have put the women where they should be. You know that last week there was an incident, and they said it was, in fact, becoming very confusing, because they said the people first of all say it was Metete. Later they now said it was gospel and all of that. And later they said they were just calling different names like that. And so nobody knows. But when that information comes out, I'm going to let you know that they said they had a meeting with the entire family that there must be peace. Anybody who is not ready to, be peaceful is ready to leave. And right now, it's not the Ooni of Ife alone that has the right to make that decision, that they will make the decision. That is the Gise Rolling House, if this information is correct. So you saw what happened. Naomi had to come out to show commitment to her husband, and Tade was right there dancing with the dad. You saw what happened, and you saw that Blow came out to dance out there with Tade to show solidarity. Solidarity is support, and she was there. Yeah, she showed her solidarity. And right now, one thing that is constant in life is change. Maybe, just maybe, these women are ready to change. And at the end of the day, Who wouldn't be happy to see that? Yes, so Oni finishes the palace he says he's going to build, and Queen Naomi moves there, and she is quiet with her husband. Why? I do know that a lot of people will say, okay, why with all of these women and all of that? But they said he is king and he can marry as many wives as possible. But however, that is a business between him and Naomi to sort out. But where we are now, this is what we are hearing, if the information is true. I'm going to bring you more update. I appreciate you so much. Thank you.